Welcome back, YouTube world. It's Matt again for Pace Guitar Repair, and up on Ronnie's desk, man, Signature Series week continues with this beautiful Jackson Adrian Smith. Woo! Iron Maiden in the house. Man, this is a great guitar. Obviously, more like a Charvel kind of San Dimas. Really cool rosewood fretboard with abalone inlays. The locking nut, the original style, like Charvel, Jackson string tree. First things first, we're going to remove the back plate and check out the tremolo system. So Ryan's going to loosen this up and the setup process begins. So first things first, we're going to remove the strings here, and that's what Ronnie's doing right now, and get the proper string gauge on this guitar. I don't know if we've actually shown this before, but I know that the way that my guitars sound, I know it's in part to the way that Ron has adjusted the pole pieces on these pickups. All right, so like I said, Ron here is balancing the tremolo, and this is a very delicate thing. You've got to have the right string tension and the right spring tension. We're going to kick the chicken foot back on here in just a second. Stick around. You want to start out where the guitar is in tune and the tremolo is parallel to the body. So we're going to lower both sides of it here, the bass and treble sides. And we're going to get everything in there.
Here's your quality control. You see how that's not parallel with the body, even though it is at the right height at the neck, the string wise. That they've something is off, and it's either the neck pocket or the thickness of the neck.
Just to clear up any kind of confusion right now, the measurements that Ronnie usually takes are on the strings right here at the heel of the neck on the last fret. The measurements are right, but we showed you that shot here in the last take where the bridge was sitting cockeyed. It wasn't parallel to the body. So like we said, something's off either with the neck itself or the way the pocket has been cut out to accept the neck. So we're gonna dig into that a little further. It's gonna focus in, but let's try. There we go. Ronnie's saying you can see how it's just above 1 inch, just like a 16th of what is that? A 16 or 30 seconds? 32nd above 1 inch on the high side of the neck, and then when you slide over here to the bass side, you can tell that it's a 16th of an inch. So it's literally just a 32nd of an inch off in that area. All right, so we are going to get creative here. We've got to adjust the truss rod because the neck is underbowed. We're gonna explore all kinds of options. But Ronnie is taking the neck off. Let's go ahead and throw the disclaimer out there. This is not something that you want to try at home, even if you think you know what you're doing. Leave it to the pros, man. Leave it to the pros. He's adjusting the truss rod now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of adjustment on there. That's making me nervous how tight I'm having to make that.
All right.
If you can afford it, don't buy a guitar made in India.
Oh. You heard it here. If you can afford it, don't buy a guitar that is made in India.
Or Indonesia.
Or Indonesia. China's getting a little better with their production these days. Korea, though, if you've got to buy an import guitar, Korea is really where you want to start. Japanese stuff has always been good. Mexican stuff is good. Of course, USA stuff is fantastic, but you know,
Pricey.
It's pricey, you know. So if you're on a budget, you know, I'd start. Me personally, I'd start with some of the Chinese stuff that you know is in good shape. And if you can start out, you know, at the Korean level, then go that way. Certainly PRS, BC Rich is doing stuff in Korea. Even Jackson. Just this one is not. So anyway. We like to keep everybody informed. All right, we're still rocking to the chicken foot. What Ronnie has noticed is that the action here is a little high, so that means the old nut's gotta come off, and we gotta do a little scrapey right here, which is, you know, which is fun. Ron loves doing this kind of stuff. All right, so we've been online and we've checked this out. They actually do make a USA version of this guitar, which is pretty much done to exactly Adrian's specs, and that's in your $2,000 range. They make this guitar here, which is, like we said, made in India, and it bears a white pick guard. I thought there was something weird about this when I saw it. This guitar runs brand new from Zounds or Musician's Friend or Guitar Center, or you can get it at Sweetwater Music as well. This guitar runs $4.99 new. That's the sticker on this guitar. If you go, that's the street price. Anyway, the reason that Ronnie's taking this pick guard off is because the neck pickup would not adjust correctly. So he's remedying that issue right now. I know you guys would love to see how he's doing this, and I'm going to get in here as best I can. Alright, so Ronnie has got this thing all tuned up.